On the defensive end, Flacco drops back to pass, pockets collapsing, he's sacked and he lost the football. Fannon's off to the right, Flacco out of the gun, looking to throws to the right, it's up.
He just overthrows. Have been rather busy? Oh, it is blocked. This was not a stumble. This was a collapse in a game with playoff stakes on the line for Cleveland. Sacks and incompletions and turnovers rained down from the opening drive. What could have been a fight turned into a lopsided loss. Joe Flacco did not just have an off day. He had a nightmare. The pressure built, the throws missed. The game slipped away, and now the Browns stand at a crossroads.
All right, I'm threading the needle. This is what I do. I pick the games, and then I go and look at the spreads after. I make the score, and then I go, where am I at in this and all this? I picked 31-20 Ravens. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with it, even though it's dicey, and I feel like I know what you're going to do. You're going to pick them to blow them out. But 31-20 Ravens.
Browns fans, what did you see? Was that the breaking point? Is it time to bench Joe Flacco right now? Do you split reps this week? Who starts next week? Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel? How many reps for each? 50-50 or ride the hot hand? Are you done with turnovers that gift the ball to the other team? Who do you trust in the 2-minute drill? Drop your take in the comments. Hit like if you are ready for change. And subscribe to Octa Edge NFL for daily Browns talk and honest film takes.
All right, I'm threading the needle. This is what I do. I pick the games, and then I go and look at the spreads after. I make the score, and then I go, where am I at in this and all this? I picked 31-20 Ravens. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with it, even though it's dicey, and I feel like I know what you're going to do. You're going to pick them to blow them out. But 31-20 Ravens.
In a game with playoff implications for Cleveland, the details told the story. Flacco rolled right and threw on the run. It was picked clean. Another drive ended with a ball tossed right into the hands of the defense. Not a tip, not a bad bounce, a gift. The kind of mistake that flips momentum. The kind that drains a sideline and fires up the other team. Completion rate sat at 50%. The offense never found rhythm. Every chance to rally turned into another empty possession.
Again, I think Ravens, you don't have Josh Allen. We know where Joe Flacco is going to be. The Ravens are a very good defense still, and I just don't know if I believe that Cleveland's got enough weapons on offense to keep up here.
This was not close. It was over before it began. When you face a good team, you cannot be -2 in turnovers. You cannot miss layups on the boundary. You cannot float deep shots that hang in the air for the safety. Cleveland needed poise. Cleveland got panic. The excuses are done. The tape is the tape. Flacco had multiple chances to turn the tide. Instead, he kept handing the ball back. Any hope of a comeback died on those throws. So, the decision is right in front of you, Cleveland. It is time to move on. It is time to split reps and look to the future. The era of Flacco is over. He belongs on the bench. Not because of one snap, because of a pattern that keeps costing this team. If there was a bright spark, it came from Dylan Gabriel. As Flacco struggled, Gabriel stepped in and fired. First pass, touchdown. The ball jumped out on time. The placement was sharp. The offense felt alive for the first time all day. You could feel the sideline change. You could feel the energy in the dog pound. Gabriel did not fix everything, but his throws were crisper than anything Cleveland got from Flacco all game. It mattered. It told you there is another path. Behind the scenes, the work is real. Coach Bill Musgrave made it clear they are working with Shedeur Sanders at every level. They are not leaving his development to chance. He may not be on the field yet. That does not mean the staff is waiting. They are building a plan that gets him ready for the moment. The goal is simple. When his number gets called, he will rise and deliver his best. Musgrave said it like this: "There are ways we are trying to be creative, and it happens in every quarterback room in the league. You need guys ready to play. They are young, and you want them to develop and keep working on their craft at the same time. That confidence is not random. Owner Jimmy Haslam wants results. Pressure runs top down when losses stack up. As Colin Cowherd pointed out, there is always a breaking point. If the skid continues, the heat on Kevin Stefanski and the staff will be impossible to ignore. A change becomes inevitable. That is the window where Shedeur can step in and flip the season. Give the huddle new juice. Hit a few big plays. Even brief flashes can move a fan base. If he pops, the chance will start. Make him the starter. Put his name in headlines every week. This is not just about one ugly box score. Flacco has been loose with the ball. Fumbles and picks have become a theme. We saw it in the season opener. Cleveland had a crucial win in reach, a perfect tone setter. Then, 2 costly interceptions derailed everything. Momentum gone, confidence shot. The locker room took the hit. Losses like that linger. They change how a team feels about itself in key moments. They make you grip the ball a little tighter the next week. Drops back to pass. He is lofting it toward the near sideline. He just overthrows. Have been rather busy? Oh, it is blocked. You hear those calls and you know the feeling. The gasp in the crowd, the hands on helmets. That is what Cleveland must erase. You know what else landed after the game? Honesty. Kevin Stefanski said it straight. Very, very disappointing to come away with a loss in that game. You cannot be -2 versus a good football team. That is the story of the game. Tip balls. We have to play cleaner. That is exactly right. Discipline wins in this league. Small things add up. That is protection calls. That is hot routes. That is ball security. That is checkdowns instead of hero balls into double coverage. Details are the line between victory and defeat. So, here we are. The Browns stand at a clear fork in the road. Keep pushing with the veteran who keeps putting the ball in danger, or pivot to the young arms with higher ceilings. The choice they make in the next few weeks could define the season and shape the future. Flacco had his run. He steadied the ship in spots. But his performance now is filled with turnovers and poor decisions and missed chances. You can't ask the defense to carry that week after week. You can't ask the locker room to keep believing in a plan that keeps coming up short. Why Shedeur and Gabriel make sense now? Shedeur Sanders brings youth and calm and confidence. He's mobile enough to extend. He's accurate in structure. He has the poise to run the quick game and the courage to rip the deep dig. Dylan Gabriel has instant spark and a quick release. He can stress the flat defender and punish pressure with slants and seams. Together, give you options. You can tailor the script. You can lean into motion and tempo. You can use rollouts to change launch points. You can build shot plays off max protect and play action. This is how you survive in the modern NFL. Defenses spin late. Sim pressures crowd the mug. Offenses that move the pocket and vary cadence win. Musgrave said it again. There are ways we are trying to be creative, and it happens in every quarterback room at all levels of football. You need guys ready to play. They are young, and you want them to develop and keep working on their craft at the same time. That message matters. It is process. It is reps. It is detail. Here is what Cleveland should do this week. Split first-team reps. Give Gabriel a full red zone install. Give Shedeur a third down package and 2-minute script. Build a 10-play open that settles the quarterback. Quick outs. Speed outs. Stick. Mesh. Hit the running back early. Get the ball out fast and let playmakers work. Mix in a boot to the field. Take one calculated shot off a heavy look. Use motion to ID man or zone. Do not ask the quarterback to be a hero. Ask him to be on time and accurate. Protect with intention. Slide to the edge rusher. Chip with the tight end. Keep the back in on long down. Use cadence to draw a jump and steal 5 yards. Win the hidden battles. Field position. Penalties. Substitute clean. All of this helps a young quarterback breathe. Defense needs a lift too. Short fields kill morale. Take care of the ball and watch the pass rush come alive. The crowd feeds on momentum. A smart offense gives the defense a platform to hunt. Special teams can tilt a drive with one big return or one pen at the 2. Complementary football is not a cliche. It's how you beat tough teams in November and December. If you're riding with this plan, drop a dog pound in the comments. If you want Shedeur day 1, type Shedeur time. If you want Gabriel right now, type DG era. Smash like if you want the Browns to start splitting reps this week. And make sure you subscribe to Octa NFL. We break down the tape. We keep it real. No excuses. Only football. None of this is guaranteed. One player will not fix everything. Coaching choices matter. Weekly prep matters. The attention to detail matters. Practice habits show up on Sunday. Clean up the turnovers. Clean up the penalties. Get the snap count right. Win the middle 8 around halftime. These are the marks of a serious team. Stefanski owned the mistakes. Now he has to act on them. That means tough decisions. That means the best 11 on the field. That means the quarterback who protects the ball starts. The AFC North is brutal. Every drive is a fistfight. You need a quarterback who can move the pocket and hit with timing. You need a plan that travels in bad weather. Run game and play action and define reads. Shedeur and Gabriel fit that lane better right now. They bring energy, they bring belief. They give the locker room a reason to lean in. The moment Shedeur gets the call, it's on. He has the tools to inject fresh life into this offense. He just needs the chance. Flacco rolling. He throws on the run. Intercepted. That was the moment. That was when the game turned and the fate of the day was sealed. You can't walk past that. You can't pat it on the head and say it will be fine. It will not be fine if the ball keeps going to the other team. This is the NFL. Margins are razor thin. You either execute or you get beat. The Browns fought hard. They deserved more. But the ball security and decision-making were not good enough. That is the bottom line. So, Cleveland, embrace the change. Trust the plan for Sanders. Keep developing him with purpose. Keep Gabriel ready to go. Use both if you need to. The future is not a year away. It's right now. This team can regain its edge with sharper quarterback play and tighter discipline. Make the move. Make it stick. Then stack wins. What do you think, Browns fans? Is it time to move on from Joe Flacco for good? Do you hand the reins to Dylan Gabriel after that spark? Or do you turn the offense to Shedeur Sanders and ride the upside? How long would you wait before the switch? With Stefanski calling out the -2 turnover battle, do you trust this staff to fix the discipline and protect the ball next week? Sound off below. I'm reading every comment. Hit like if you felt that pain on those picks. Share this with a Browns fan who needs to vent.
Thanks for staying informed with us. If you found this update helpful, give it a thumbs up, drop your thoughts in the comments, share the video with others who should know, and hit that subscribe button with the bell so you're always first to hear the latest breaking stories.